I'm just gonna beat this guy a couple of times in a row, because losing in such a bad way is massively annoying. Knight c6. I don't think this is necessarily great, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, people are asking me why people aren't win quitting on me. Like, that would really mess me up. I think it's because people are basically good. Okay, yeah, this was a bit too much. Didn't actually need to gift my opponent this pawn, after all. He really doesn't want it. Okay, then I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna castle. And go d4. No, I'm gonna go rook e1. The problem is that I'm playing chess one move at a time here. Like, I have no plans. Just zero plans. Which is part of the reason why I'm losing every second game. Now worse? So bad. So not very good at chess right now. What I did here is not even a plan, it's just moves. At least, I mean, you could see a scenario where it makes sense to provoke b4 and then put the knight on c4, but I mean, really it's just moves. He's allowing knight b6. He's also allowing bishop g4. And I highly doubt that he should allow either. He does see queen b5, which is a bit annoying. Okay, what am I thinking? Gotta play fast. Or faster. To release queen a7. When in doubt, threaten these pieces. This one is really hard to meet, as a matter of fact. So now I'm winning. Question is, can I do it in time? Because I've wasted a lot of it. Wow, we had this. I didn't see that. It's a bit of a sad move, though. Okay, you cannot think. Like, he has to play, clearly. Oh, I allowed this. Annoying. He's not threatening anything though. But he's being annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. Just hoping for the best here. I mean, I've no real expectation that this is actually gonna go well. And I feel like I blundered mate in a million different ways. Amazing. Oh, that was a mouse slip. I intended to put it on d5. Ay. Like, I cannot even win this one, huh? Okay, so we got a sort of Pirt's modern opening. And he goes f4. He likes to play f4 for no reason. Basically, you shouldn't do this as white. Like, you just end up... you usually just end up with a bunch of weaknesses in your position. So I have a number of interesting options. I think I'm gonna go for it. Knight c5. Takes, I take with the queen. With d7, I go rook e7. And although he does win a pawn, he has so many weak squares in his camp, and I've got such beautiful coordination that I think I got more than enough. He continues to make these weird moves. How does he even think of it? Okay, I guess exchanging queens is not really according to plan, but I think after he takes, I take with the rook, rook b1, rook c2. I got such a big bind here that it must be at the very least close to winning. And I'm playing faster. Yay. Oh, f5. That's resourceful. Rook e2. This is obviously completely over. 2 extra pawns. I have to be just a tad careful. I'm gonna bring the king to g7. And I'm gonna exchange the rooks. I could have probably taken an a4, but I just didn't want any sort of unpleasantness there. f4. Yeah, he does simplify a bit, but it doesn't matter in the slightest. Knight b5, no check on d6. I go king g4 and good night. Okay, I'll try again. I could just beat this guy at least like 3 times in a row. Gonna be at least happier. I feel like I had a good position the last time I played this against him, so I'm gonna continue in the same vein. Besides, I'm just loving to see the freak attack on the screen. Okay, yeah, that queen b6 is a lot more clever. And he's probably somehow winning a tempo compared to what he had the last time. I'm not sure it really matters all that much. Should I take Robertson over Van Dijk? Is FPL coming back? Yeah, my stomach is making weird noises. That is true. Oh, so he's just sacking a pawn. I think this would have worked pretty well if I didn't have knight c5 later on. Now I think I'm just much better. b4, fixing the pawn on a on b, fixing the pawns on b5 and a6, establishing a possible well, establishing a knight on d5. It's a bit annoying. I somewhat underestimated this move. Let me take on d8. Rook d8, and I wanted to go bishop g4, just to trade off the bishop and possibly improve the pawn structure. Which he kindly has allowed me to do. I get knight d5, rook d5 doesn't work for reasons you can work out yourselves. Because I don't have to explain everything, right? Rook d3. So obviously he's fighting, but I think it's most probably a lost cause at this point. Knight b4. I kind of like knight b4. Ugh. I mean, it's not actually a big deal. I was gonna say because of rook d3, rook d... Sorry. Okay, whatever. that took too much time to explain. And meanwhile, I've just royally messed up my position. So bad. So bad. Just incredible. Incroyable. Rook c5. Like making the claim that I'm still pushing, which I'm really not. Okay. Draw. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking terrible. Can I just play one good game? This is rough. I had a similar position as white against the one and only Anishkiri once. And I didn't have much as white. So that is why I'm playing it as black. So now he's given me 2 bishops against 0 bishops, which means that I have 2 more bishops than he has, which usually means that I have some advantage. But his knight are fairly active. Okay, at least I'm protecting against knight a4, then I go bishop a7, preserve the knight, g4, I guess I go rook f8, king b8, drop the bishop back, f6, I'm gonna go rook e8 next. I don't know what I'm doing, really. Should have just gone king b8, bishop c8 immediately. This position is really boring. Should I go bishop b6? What am I thinking? Like, I'm not threatening c4. Come on, get yourself together, dumbass. Queen d4. Really? What was the point of that? Now he gets to improve his pawns a little bit. Yeah, this one is not too dangerous. I can go rook t8. I think my opponent somewhat prefers knights to bishops. He's very, very good and very tricky with knights. Bishop b7. Wanting to go d5 at some point. Is he being annoying? Okay. We'll see what happens here. I think realistically what happens here is that my yeah, I just completely missed this one. But I was gonna say that the position opens up and my bishops are at least somewhat taken over. But now I allowed this and it's of course completely unclear. And this one as well, I didn't see this. Oh boy. At least I got bishop g2, which is lucky. I hadn't seen that in advance. I'm probably winning. Rook d1, I go bishop f4. No, sorry, I take on g5, I go bishop f4 and I run. Run with the h-pawn. Or I run immediately actually, because then I get a tempo with... And if rook h2, I got bishop f4, and then rook g2, bishop g3, which is, in my humble opinion, pretty cute. So I take... Run. He should take an h5, probably. Yeah, that was his best chance. Okay, don't blunder this. Don't blunder the bishop. Don't blunder this bishop. And okay, he's setting up kind of cleverly, but I got bishop f6, winning this pawn. And my b pawn is not like magically... Oh my. Oh. I just assumed he would take the... I just assumed he would take the bishop. Ugh. That's the worst one yet. That really is the worst one yet. Ooh. That was resourceful. I mean, I'm not I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna be mad about this. I just think like he was being resourceful and you gotta give him credit for that. You gotta give him credit. What should I do here? I mean, I'm exchanging queens. I did like bishop e2 is probably good. Queen b4 is stupid because I just get a tempo with bishop d3 for developing. I'm playing so bad today. I'm gonna have a banana. Those statements had very little in common. Like, I'm playing terribly, I'm gonna have a banana. But whatever. Oh. Trying to close it all down, huh? And then does he want to flag me? Or does he want to win on position? Who knows, huh? Really? Actually, it's probably clever. Okay.
It's a really boring position. It's a good move. He's horribly passive now. This one I think is no good. He can go g4, but what? I don't know, but what? I'm gonna bring the knight to d3. Okay, then I take. Bring the knight to d5. And ask him if he feels like he's improved his position. The answer is he hasn't. But I haven't achieved too much either. Can't really do anything here. Or maybe I can. Or maybe not. That's annoying. It's really annoying. Oh my word, I'm losing again. This still doesn't do anything. It's probably gonna do something dirty at some point. Not cover. Oh, my rook was. This is why this sucks. This interface, like you never know where your pieces are. Whatever. Okay, let me just win one game, then I'm gonna play somebody else. No idea if this. Well, this is good for me or good for him. Assuming it can't be. Ha! He could have gone bishop d4. Just. Okay. So what's going on? So clearly he wants f4. F4 and then there is some. So the point of this is not so much to threaten
take on h3, but to have knight c6. Like, how am I giving this guy 5.5 points? I don't get it. Like, I know I'm playing bad, but that's too much. What is he doing? This cannot be good for white. No way. I mean, I can even castle and have an excellent position, but I feel like queen c6 should win. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, doesn't win. I actually didn't see that I'm not threatening to take on b6. Ugh. Can I go h5? Takes an e5, I go knight g4. Not threatening anything. Why can't I calculate 2 moves? It's really bugging me. I'm still doing excellently though. I'm an exchange down. This I feel like should be a little bit on the loose side. Bishop c3, queen e7, there's rook d2, and that's going to be mate. Threatening queen h3 with mate. Guess I'm just gonna take c2. Don't think he has any real ideas here. But I'm playing it too slow, of course. Okay, 7, what's the point? I don't see it. Oh, that's the point. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. That is so ugly. That is so ugly. Ugh. Rook c5 wins. This probably wins as well. Yeah, this is mate. We're going queen rook g3. Okay, I'm just gonna play this guy one more game and then I'm gone. Oof, I mean, like, I've beaten this guy in a couple of games where I was worse, but just some of the I mean, some of the games I've lost have been pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. But I mean, he's played fairly well. So not gonna doubt that, but so what's the story here? My position looks attractive, but is there any substance to it? Okay. Okay, I probably gotta go 92. Like, I wanted to put it on f3, but I think it takes too much time. I gotta go a4. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure about this at all. I think it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, so his idea is very clear. He wants to take on h3. Should I allow it or should I not? Okay, I'm gonna go f4. Sort of ugly positionally speaking, but at least I get the knight to a4 after I move the rook away. Which should be something of an achievement. But I'm not thrilled. Probably should exchange these bishops. Takes, puts the knight as he should. At c3, but knight was really not doing anything. So I'm trying to improve it. Knight e4, king h2. He's still got a solid position here. But I'm better now. He has very, very little play. But the thing is, again, I've got a sort of, like, I'm doing this because I'm really concerned that I'm losing on time. I'm aware that g4 is a bad move, but like, otherwise I'm losing on time. And he's going to e5, which I think is suicide. I'll take. Queen f6, knight d7. Should be game over. Yeah, but he's not threatening anything. Okay, I'll just go knight f8. That's clean enough. Queen b2 or c2, I go queen e2. Okay.